black light. So we unlocking the pineal gland and resurrecting your pineal gland so you could use your inner visions, you know. Uh, the name of this one is Back to the Future. So we start off with using the word, we're going to be using the word original because it has the word origin in it. And we're trying to go back to the original, the origin of the mind of the black man that we call the original man. We're going to start using those vibrations, the original man. See, we got to go back to that because he's cloning and making robots and synthetic people and all types of different kind of beings he's trying to clone and make. So we got to get back to the original. Now, the original man inhabited the whole planet Earth. He had the whole Earth. He just wasn't over in Africa. Matter of fact, he went over in Africa a little over 50,000 years ago. You know, a scientist by the name of Shabazz went over there. You know, and that's where you got the nappy hair at. See, the Nation of Islam got an alternative education that's not in none of the books. Now you'll find it on the walls of various spots, you know, around the globe. You'll see us on the walls, and you'll see our history on the wall. See, because he knew that this time was coming. See, the 24 scientists wrote down the history of the black man before it happened. You know, they do that all the time. I think they go 25,000 years in advance or 50,000 years. I don't forget. Let me come back to that one. You know, because I think it's every 25,000 years. You know, but anyway, we gonna get back to that one. But the point of being is that he writes history in advance. You know, and Brother Yule on one of his comments said that he discovered that you could think 5 minutes into the future. I think that's what he said. Which sounds valid to me. Maybe at this point in time we could think 5 minutes into the future, but you go back to the original man, the origin, they was thinking 25,000, maybe 5,000 years in advance. And that's when they came up with the scriptures. You know, that's when they put the handwriting on the walls. The scriptures came, a lot of them came from the handwriting on the walls. It's carved in stone. They even got a passage in the scriptures saying, read the handwriting on the wall. See, we can't alienate, we can't afford to alienate each other now. Because you hear brothers talking about don't believe in religion. No, they got to get the proper understanding of religion, the proper understanding of the scriptures. See, you know how it works like in Kung Fu. You know, you see a guy that don't have a weapon going up against a guy that might have a weapon, a knife, or even a gun. And if he think fast enough, he's getting ready to do combat, you know, and if he's thinking fast enough, he's alert, he could think what he gonna do to that guy he can think of 5 things he gonna do to that guy before the guy reacts to anything. You know, he might do strikes on it. He might strike him with the eyes, you know, like that. You know, and he didn't be in his mind. Imagine how he done placed his blows. You know, and so the guy attacks him. You know, now the guy's on defense, and the guys attacks him, and he might have a weapon. Say if he got a weapon, well, the guy could do the blows and take his weapons away, do the strikes, take his weapons away from him, and use them on him. So that's what happened with the scriptures. You know, the Caucasian took the scriptures away from us and weaponized the scriptures. The Master Farad came, took the scriptures away from the Caucasian, and he using the scriptures as weapons against him. And so he took, say the white, we say the scriptures is a knife, you know, or a sword. Well, Master Farad came, took the sword away from the enemy, and now he got the sword and he using it against the enemy. So you brothers that's out there talking about don't believe in religion, well, you doing what the devil don't want you to do. Because no matter what you say at the end of the day in the scriptures, you got moral conduct. You know, you got moral conduct, and you got some of the Mayat laws in there using moral conduct. See, so morality is a weapon. Truth is a part of morality. You know, and if you know how to use the scriptures the way it's supposed to be used, then you know, being upright, which stands for morality, being moral, and being truthful, and being honorable, that's the #1 weapon against the devil. So don't talk against the religions. What you do is you take those religions away from the white man, the Caucasian, use it against them, like they do in the Nation of Islam. That's how he gets you. He gets you through immorality. When you're walking on the straight path, he gets you off the path that you walk on the crooked path. You see what I'm saying? So we're going back to the future when man was in the garden walking with the Most High, which is a man, but he's supremely morally and righteously, pure heart, pure soul, pure mind. So that's what we got to walk in. That's the garden. That's the heaven. Do unto those as you want done unto you. But you got a right to defend yourself now. Don't think you're supposed to just let them beat on you, keep turning cheeks, because after a while you run out of cheeks. Matter of fact, it's a sin if you don't defend yourself. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. You know, remember that. They took that part out. But in ancient Kemet and those days, they had a bunch of laws that man went by. You know? So what he did was took our weapons away from us and used them against us. Now it's our turn to take it from him. So he took our mind away, which is the best weapon it is. our mind and our brain. So now that we in our right mind, you got to get in your right mind before you could do battle with him. So brothers that's talk about against religion, just remember the word religion mean it don't mean it just means something you do every day, practice every day. When you say organized religion, you got those that come together in a congregation and practice a certain thing every day. But they don't practice it every day. They only do it once a week, on a Sunday, or on a Saturday, or on a Friday. The rest of the day they're immoral. The rest of the week they're immoral. So they use church, mosque, and everything like a hospital. They be sick the rest of the day, then they got to go in and get their morality shot one day out the week. You're supposed to wake up and upright. That's why you say your prayers, to keep you on the straight path. So you remember to be righteous like the first man was. The first man was God. He's the origin, the original man. You know. So remember that. You know, it's just a play on words, y'all. Y'all just got to know how to use the words properly. You know, so we got to go back. And then too, we had a different mind. We had the pineal gland of the third eye. You know, it was sharpened because we was walking on the inside of ourselves more so than the outside of ourselves. And so we had mental telepathy. It even say that in the Bible. Jesus could read their thoughts and what they was thinking. That's how come in the Quran. In the Quran, they know that he didn't die on the cross. See, the cry was to hip you to the right way to read the scriptures. But the white man, he went in there and took that weapon away from him, and so that's why Master Farad had to come, to take the weapons away from the white man and use it against him. See, so brothers now talking about is the black woman, God is the white man, the black man God. Look, that word, where you say woman or whether you say man, you still got the word man in it, which means mind. You know, there's one. It's not separate. Even if you say female or if you say male, you're saying male, feminine male, male. Still one word, you just adding a word to it. You know, you adding a word to it to let you know that one is for this function and one is for that function, but they both are the same. We the only thing in the universe, creature in the universe, that could be as one and split ourselves, and we could be doing something different over here, something that, you know, while we rebirthing ourselves over here, we might be to slow down for 9 months. But this one ain't slowed down. He's still pushing. Then she slowed down to reproduce herself again, and him, you know, again, and him again. See, and he's still grinding, you know. Now she nursing. So you got one that could be split up into two and do two things at once. Multitask, you know, as y'all say, black light out.